Hi everyone. Well, this week's video is actually pretty hard-hitting, but also really inspirational. You're going to hear from Dr. Rachel Foster, and I am a huge Rachel fan. She's an amazing person, really inspired me. She's just one of those people that kind of makes the world a better place all round. And it was thanks to Rachel that we really got this project going, and we're able to continue it in Malawi. Rachel is also one of those people that will kind of give credit to everyone else first. She was out there volunteering with her family and helping at the hospital. She's a paediatric consultant in infectious disease and really incredible, as I've said. And she was so honest and supportive, both scientifically and emotionally, invested in the project winning and succeeding and the good it could do. That really made us all up our game and make sure it worked.
We became connected with Mission Rabies through a series of communications with some academic vets in Scotland who put us in touch with Luke Gamble, who has just extraordinary energy and drive, and who had read a paper that was published in The Lancet a few years ago by the superb paediatric team at Queen's Hospital, including Mac Malawi and Neil Kennedy and Elizabeth Molyneux. And that illustrated that Queen's had a basis of some data on paediatric cases that would enable us to look and see whether the impact of a huge canine vaccine project could actually reduce the incidence in humans. So that provided Luke with the opportunity to say, let's go, here is a kind of discrete area, we've got some data on human cases, let's go for a really, really comprehensive vaccine programme and see if we can't have an impact on human incidence. So it was just a beautiful collision of people in the right place at the right time with enthusiasm and energy. And Mission Rabies has really pulled it out of the bag and brought all of that expertise, and have done an extraordinary job over the past month in vaccinating over 37,000 dogs. It's just extraordinary.
And then, you know, as a team, we drove forward that first project, 2015, did a great job, 37,000 dogs. And then the second video, moving forward into that, this one is about the impact just a year can make, and you'll see the rabies cases have come down.
This year, 2016, we're aware of one case. So fantastically, there does seem to be an impact from the Mission Rabies campaign. We're seeing fewer paediatric cases, but clearly the job isn't yet done because there are still cases appearing. And only just yesterday, a puppy that was infected, tested positive, and that same puppy has bitten a child. So the work's not over. We need to keep up the pressure. When you see the impact on a family of losing a child to any cause, it's really devastating. When a mother has to witness the type of death which follows infection by rabies, it's just something that nobody should have to experience. It's entirely traumatising to have to see a child die in that particular way, or anybody die in that particular way. I've been witness to somebody dying with rabies. I don't want anybody to have to witness that. It's an appalling thing, let alone if it's your own child or your own loved one. And I would just love to spare people that experience. And knowing that you're watching your loved one die in an agonising way over 2 or 3 or 4 days without the help of an intensive care unit or decent palliative care is just an appalling thing that you don't really want anybody on the planet to suffer. But here we are. So yeah, preventing a single death like that is entirely worth doing.
So you can see how we're winning. Tragically, there's still about a child dies every single day of rabies in Malawi, and we can of course stop that, and that's the quest and the mission. The really great news is that we're getting increasing sponsorship and support. So obviously not only the Dogs Trust link, but now the People's Postcode Lottery is starting to support and help us, and they're a great bunch, you know, and there's 28 districts in Malawi, and thanks to all the support, instead of doing like 4 or 5 districts this year, we're actually going to be covering 15 districts, so more than half the country. And it's touching distance now, isn't it? You know, we can do the whole of Malawi. I know we can do it. In a few years, we'll have it cracked, I reckon. And that's what we're all going for. I mean, the team on the ground are just brilliant, such a strong, capable crew. And, you know, watch this space so we keep driving the project forward. Thank you to all of you. It's only possible with all your support, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Follow the journey. But even better, hey, why not come out, volunteer on a project with us and get stuck in. Anyway, thanks a million. Rock on.